It took investigators 3 hours to rescue an elderly man from this home. Fire crews had to hack through mountains of clutter. He was taken to hospital semi-conscious and suffering from dehydration. While this case is unique, RCMP say dealing with hoarders is not.
Although the public thinks it's a rare occurrence, because the police are going into people's homes virtually every day, we do see a lot of hoarding at varying degrees.
Dan Lang with the City of Burnaby says they're looking at creating a plan to deal with hoarders based on other municipalities.
We are looking at the Vancouver example and seeing if that would be something that Burnaby would look at and implement in going forward. It's not something we run across every day, but we are finding more often that we are running across these sorts of properties.
We've got to organize all of this.
Susan Borax and Heather Niddle deal with clutter every day. They're professional organizers and say any action plan needs to consider the mental and emotional aspects of the issue.
In this case, really what you're seeing is so much accumulation of stuff and so much difficulty throwing away things that the rooms don't even have the purpose for which they are intended.
And that's what made it so difficult for fire crews to rescue the man in this house.
Often they have a lot of attachment to their stuff, right? And I mean, we've had one client who held our brochure for 6 years before she called us. So you can see how hard it is for them to actually get to a point where they're admitting, I have a problem and I need help.
Mental illness is one of those things that people tend to keep at arm's length due to social stigma attached to it. That includes family members as well as friends. We need people to take a more active role in monitoring these individuals so that they can be aware if something is untoward at any given time.
As the owner of this home recovers in hospital, city officials say they'll work with him to create a safer place to live. But eventually, the City of Burnaby hopes to have a long-term plan to deal with hoarders. Francesca Fionda in Burnaby for BCIT Magazine.